Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. I've got a fairly ghetto setup going here where the skeletons just come along there. That was done using ice. I will do the same on that side and I'll probably try and do it a bit better, but this is largely temporary anyway. Just because I wanted to get more bones. So just go around there, drop down here, go up there and drown there. It works. I've been doing a reasonable amount of work between episodes. Oh, I thought they were like on top of something there and could shoot me. Yeah, so that's how that's coming along. This is going ridiculously slowly, really, but you know, whatever. I'm still not sure whether I can be bothered to do a player killing thing for this, where I could just keep killing them automatically, but the plus side of the player killing, I'm not fussed about the XP because I've got the guard uniform, but the advantage of player killing is looting. So I guess it depends. It's a dual farm, I'll get a good amount of bones out of it just AFKing with automatic killing. So, could go either way. I hear you, are you up there? I've also done some work in here, so as you can see, I've just got a couple little mini guard. What are you doing there? Don't want my hot wet meat lying on the floor. I've made some progress on this area. I've got some little aesthetic bits in the walls here. I'm planning to move the storage around. I'll probably split some things out into separate chests when I do it. But I mean, basically I've got 2 completely unused modules there, unless you count all the filters and a load of clay, terracotta. But essentially I've got 2 completely unused modules there, 1 most unused one here, and 4 unused chests here. So what I'm going to do is tear out the chests on these 2, put shulker boxes in there, so I'll have 24 shulker boxes, and then shift everything around and maybe split some stuff out. I still need to work out how I want to do bulk storage, because I can't really go underneath. There just isn't enough space. This is only Y11 here, so there's not a lot of room down there. Yeah, the sign's up there, isn't it? So what else have I been doing between episodes? I've been to the end, and I've found an end city that hasn't been raided. Well, it kind of has now. Not completely, because... did I find all the chests in it? I don't know, to be honest. But I found an end city that's like not millions of miles out, that's still got shulkers, because I want to get a natural shulker for the museum. Worst case scenario, I've got the shulkers that we get from lightning strikes, but they're blue. So ideally, thank you, lag spikes. Stop that. Ideally, I want a natural shulker for the museum. It's going to be a pain because it's like 2,000 blocks out, and I have to travel that distance manually. It's got to be in a boat because they don't seem to play nice with minecarts, which means I need like 2,000 blocks of ice to make a trail out there. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, but it's necessary if I want to have a natural shulker without just cheating one in, which I don't want to do. Risking it has caught a load of creepers. I caught a couple extra, and she's been AFK over here a fair bit, just trying to get a charged creeper. No luck so far. At all. Got a witch in. Just randomly have a witch in there. But no charged creeper yet. So this is the outline for the redstone build. I've gone all the way around it and everything. I've gathered up a ton of iron and redstone, and I should have plenty. I'll probably need to collect some cobble. Fox has built a new cobble machine. I don't know if he's torn down the Cobbletron, or whether he's left it there. But over here you can see the main thing I've been doing. This is the final outline of this thing, as you can probably well, you probably can't tell because it was just a shape before, it wasn't particularly distinctive. But this is different. I've changed some of the outlines a little bit, and I moved the doorway over so that we've got a straighter run up here. So we've got this floor, right? This floor, I tried out quite a few different blocks against the walls in the test world, and this was pretty much the only floor combination I liked, so I had to go and get quite a lot of clay, which is why there's a ton of clay sitting in my storage system. But yeah, I really like this floor. I just think it looks nice. And we've got the different habitats. I don't want to say biomes, because this one's not a biome, and that one's not a biome, and one over there is 2 biomes. So, not biomes, but habitats. So we have here the Swongle, which is going to be half swamp, half jungle, because the swamp's just going to have witches and slimes, and the jungle's just going to have ocelots and parrots. They weren't worth having 2 separate habitats for. We've got snow here, which is going to have polar bear, snow golem, stray. We have here forest, which is mainly just going to be creepers. Wolves as well. A wolf, a creeper, a charged creeper is the plan there. The nether, obviously, which is going to have ghast, pigman, blaze, wither skeleton, and magma cube. We have the end here, which will also have the stronghold in it for a silverfish. So I'll need, as I say, Enderman is going to be fun. I think it'll have to be in a minecart. I don't think there's going to be any other way I can contain an Enderman. But Enderman, Endermite, Shulker, and obviously an Ender Dragon. That's going to be fun to get in there, but no. Obviously I can't get an Ender Dragon there. I did try putting a creeper face in the floor here. It kind of looked rubbish. And then over here we've got a mansion which will have the illagers in it. Vex may just have to be a head, because I can't stop it despawning or going through walls. There will probably also be an interactive exhibit here, which you might be able to figure out what that'll be. Here we have a desert, which is going to have obviously the husk. It's also going to have a village in it, so it'll have villagers and zombie villagers. Oh hey, long time no see playing. Where will I put zombies? Forest? Or the cave? Because that's what this is. This is going to have spiders, cave spiders, skeletons, bats. So that's the plan here. So what I want to do here, oh yeah, the other thing. Passive animals, I'm probably going to do a floor above this, which will be grass, primarily, and have all the passive mobs up there. Rabbits, I might put up there, or I might put in the biomes down here. I haven't decided yet. It certainly adds something more to the desert and the snow biome to have the rabbits. But basically, passive mobs are going to be upstairs. Horses, I still have no idea because I'm still contemplating doing every single variety of horse. I probably won't, to be honest. So what I want to do here, I think, is kind of start to build up these habitats a bit. Start getting things in place. I was about to say I need to be careful with the villagers, but this thing is obviously more than 60 blocks away from my base over there, so that's not going to cause any problems. And of course there's one habitat that isn't here yet, and that is the ocean habitat, which is going to be out here. So that's, yeah. So just the layout of the thing, you've got the entrance over there, you've got the thing that'll go over to the ocean biome there, biome, habitat, and then a little staircase down here that leads to this bridge, Risking it left these for me, which is a llama by the looks of it. Well, I can't tell because it's been placed. Spider and an angry wolf. We still don't have all the heads because we tried putting in the second pack of heads and it just kind of didn't work. I'm not sure exactly what the problem with it was, but it didn't really work. Also, nice little bridge. I like the bridge. The bridge is cool. I like the bridge a lot. It's just nice. So yeah, I'm going to start sort of designing these habitats a little bit and come back when I've done that. I'm going to frame these things with glass. I haven't worked out lighting yet. I might just put a ring of sea lanterns in the floor around. That's not a habitat. A ring of sea lanterns in the floor around each one. Maybe. I don't know. Doing that would certainly provide enough light to the passageways, the corridors, the floor space. I would probably need further lighting inside these, but I can hide those in the biome. For example, I can put leaves with light sources underneath in here, and I can put fire in here. You know, just I'll figure it out. That's the benefit of this. That's the benefit of this mod. So that is one habitat pretty much done. I'm just going to pop that off and lay string on the roof of this so that it's spawn proof, but the torch isn't visible. I'm thinking I'm gonna have glass in the ceilings of these, so they'll be viewable from above. Not necessarily the whole floor of them, because otherwise then I'll have like 2 block wide gangways to have the passive animals up there, which obviously won't work. But that should make that spawn proof. Should. You know, it's a good thing I've got a Guardian farm that I've just left running and not taken the resources from since I built it, really, because I can make plenty of sea lanterns. These blocks are stone because I'm going to have pillars. I might do purpur, I might do nether brick, I might do end brick. I might do different ones for each thing, but probably not, because then I'd probably use jungle logs for this, and that'd look weird up in the corner where the actual jungle tree is, I think. Or maybe it wouldn't. This is going to poke through the floor, obviously, because I'm not going to have the next floor up be that high. So I might just have like a railing around the edge of that, rather than having a glass floor. This will just be open. But the rest of them will be glass floors, especially ones like this where there's something flying in there. It's got to have a ceiling on it. So that is the swamp and the jungle done. Obviously we don't have the biome colours, which is a shame. Not a lot I can do about it. Honestly, plains biome is probably the best thing to have here, because it means the snow golem isn't going to lay down snow. At least I don't believe so. No, because he has to be in the river over there for that to work. You know, it's that kind of thing. And speaking of snow, this is the one I'm going to do next. So I'm going to put a little bit of land in the middle. Just like that. Nothing too amazing. This doesn't all need to be grass. Anything, I could have absolutely anything in the middle because I'm going to cover it with snow layers anyway. There is going to be a dark spot in the middle. That's going to be... This is the tricky bit, right? I can't have snow layers too close to light, otherwise they'll melt. But how do I get light into the middle? Let's try putting a sea lantern right in the middle. There. In fact, what I could do... Straight back in the hole. Okay, I've got 3 dark spots there. If I move that over by 1, it'll solve 2 of them. So no, this is going to have to come up by a block. Fair enough. That's going to have to come up by 2, because, again, otherwise it would only solve 1 of those. Okay. So that provides just enough light. Let's cover this in snow layers. I can't remember what light level. I think it would just be 12, because that's what it is for ice. So this should be okay. I mean, if I cover it in snow, it should be spawn proof anyway, but did I seriously just use up every snow layer I had precisely? Well, it wasn't meant to do that, so, you know. I will have stacked up layers, I just didn't want to at this point. So I'm going to work on this area next. This probably won't take as long as that one did, because it's just kind of just some snow. And I'll be back with you once I've done this one. And maybe also do the forest, because that will be fairly straightforward as well. Lighting is a tricky thing. In here I have a torch. This keeps the inside of here lit, and you cannot see that torch from the outside. If you could get high enough to look up there, you would be able to, but I mean, you can see the particle effects coming off it, but other than that, you can't see that torch. That's fine. No other lighting was needed over here. It's all lit enough. Or not. That's easily solved. The rest of it should be fine. There's actually some clay down there, which I didn't mention before, but it's a swamp, of course there's going to be clay. So I have 3 biomes, 3 habitats done now. Here I now have 2 sea lanterns, so 1 block further down, but I've got 2 so that this is still lit up enough. And the reason they're 1 block down is because I wasn't sure this would be possible, but you can place snow on top of glass, which means I can cover the glass up entirely and you have no idea it's there. The light comes through, but the snow won't melt because I moved them down by 1 block. 1 sea lantern was enough, but it melted the snow, so there we go. Over here, I'm quite pleased with how this has all turned out. I've got some string on top of the sugarcane to stop it growing more than I want it to. And I needed 1 light source in the middle here, just for a couple of odd spots here, there, and there. So that's all spawn proof, that is all done. That is 3 habitats complete. And I think there needs to be some more stuff here. That's a bit better. Yep, pretty happy with this, pretty happy with this. Thin the flowers out a little. That wasn't meant to happen. Killed my fern. Oh well. I think that'll do. So yeah, 3 habitats done. I've got 2 shulker boxes full of nonsense. Just the stuff I've accumulated while doing all this. So that's 3 out of 8. The nether will be an interesting one to do. The end's going to be fun, because I'm going to want like a miniature end city, probably. And I've still got to fit a little piece of stronghold in as well. Cave is obviously going to go downwards. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do that, because I want like a roof over it as well, and that's not quite with the glass around. Maybe I just won't have glass around all of it. I don't know. The desert should be fairly straightforward. The mansion's going to be interesting because, again, walls. This one's probably going to be the biggest challenge to make it look sensible, I think. It's also going to be one of the bigger challenges to get the mobs into, because transporting villagers isn't terribly fun. Jade will help me with that one, I should think. So yeah, 3 out of 8. Wow, out of 9. Ocean. Good start, good start. I am now running a little low on time. I need to finish recording this and edit it tonight. So this is going to be where I finish. I've done the forest in the last cut, hadn't I? I've done the end and the nether, not completely in either case. Black concrete is the best thing. Look at this. That could not look better. It really could not look better. I bet that looks like the concrete goes along a block behind the sea lanterns. Nope. Concrete there. There's a gap there, so that you can see this edge here. But that's the beauty of black concrete, you just cannot tell. I've got a little miniature end city here that's based on a proper one. This chorus plant is pretty much exactly the right size. I just plonked it down and hoped for the best, and you know, it'll do. It'll do. It's pretty much the right sort of size. Might stick another one over there, maybe. I've had to put a torch on top of the witch hut because the string didn't stop a zombie spawning up there. So I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe put carpet up there or something. In here, I've got these 2 end rods here. I've got this one here. Not too happy about having to have those, but they're the only ways I can light it that don't look pretty out of place. I did try a side torch there, and it was barely visible. You could see it from one angle just about. But it was a side torch, so no, not doing it. Not doing it. Up here we just got sea lanterns in the floor because there's going to be no angle from which you'll be able to see them, so they just keep it lit up here. And then the roof is just flat because these things are. There's no real point in going up there to show you. Again, there's a torch on top in the middle. I need to work out lighting up there. I might stick some extra end rods on or something, just so that it fits the aesthetic. Now, Enderman. An Enderman is going to have to be in a boat or a minecart, because I don't know any way to stop an Enderman teleporting other than blocking off everywhere it could possibly teleport to, and I can't do that because I'd have to go out 32 blocks in every direction with double carpets or something. Maybe a chorus plant here? Shulkers, I'm pretty sure, won't teleport if left alone. If they can't see a player, if you don't bother them, I think shulkers will just stay where they are. I could also just put some shulker boxes in here, but obviously they won't move. It's an option. And then an endermite. I can't have it roaming free, because if it goes off this edge and down here, it'll just ruin the illusion. I don't know how I'll contain an endermite so that it's still visible. Maybe I'll just have to let it wander. It'll end up down here though. Guarantee it'll end up down here. The nether, right. Soul sand, gravel, quartz. I've got some lava down here. These are all emitting light level 13 because I stuck glowstone on top of them. Here we've got a little bit of a nether fortress. Obviously you can see this here, but you will never view this from below, so it won't be visible. I've got a chest here just to sell the illusion. These torches are just until I put some fire in. I was hesitant to even put the lava in, but since it's down there, I think I'm fine. I'm not putting fire in when I'm going to need to wander around in here to get the mobs in. The ghast will be the fun part. The ghast will be the really fun part. That's going to have to be the last one to go in, no doubt about it. And I'm just going to add in a couple more bits. Of course, I also need to figure out where to have some lava coming from above and some glowstone. I might glue glowstone to the glass or something. Oh, that's alliterative, isn't it? Glue glowstone to the glass. I don't know. I definitely need some glowstone, obviously. But I'm not entirely sure where to put it. I think that's enough quartz. I think that's enough quartz. Anything else for the nether? No, I think that covers it. So a blaze will be fun to get in here. The pigmen will be easy. The pigmen will be the easy part. So I'll need a pigman and a baby pigman. I'll need a blaze. I'll need a wither skeleton, and a ghast, and a magma cube. This one's actually going to be quite full. Now I think about it. That's fine. So, final notes before I end the episode. The cave. I'm thinking I'm going to move the silverfish to the cave, because there isn't really anywhere to put a stronghold thing here. So the cave, I think, is going to go downwards. I mean, obviously it was anyway, but I mean really downwards to like a basement. And down there will be a stronghold section and a mineshaft section. So up here will be fairly plain, and then I'll go down underneath here and have those two sections, and the silverfish will be down there. Stairs will be here, obviously. I have the ones going down to go to there, going up to get up there. Still not entirely sure what I'm going to do. The walls I designed are 9 blocks high, so they will come up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. So I may have to lop off the top of this tree, or go around it. So this is how high the next floor is going to be, pretty much, give or take a block. So that's how high the glass is going to go. Oh, I'm going to need so much glass for this. It's unreal. But I've got loads of sand, so it's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So if you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date what's going on. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. I'm probably not going to try and get mobs into these things during episodes, because that'll take forever. I'll probably do mobs between episodes. I don't know. But as I say, that is going to be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.